Good morning, everybody. For those of you who don't know, I'm currently in the UK. I'm here on some family business, so I'm operating my business from the other side of the world. So, unfortunately, where I'm living right now, has quite slow internet. So, instead of doing this session live, which is what I always aim to do, I'm having to pre-record it and upload it so that we get a clean copy. So I will upload this video after the fact into the Facebook group, which is the normal practice, and also onto YouTube. So you'll have access, and I will send you the links. So you should, if you're watching this video, you will have received those links. So today we're talking about something which I'm really, really passionate about, because it's something I literally have conversations about with almost every day. And it's how artists are killing their art business with self-doubt, procrastination, and just not taking action. Okay. There is so much information out there for us as artists, so much that we're fed, so much that is going on that there's no doubt it can be really, really overwhelming, and overwhelming to the point where people just get to the stage and they just go, I don't know what to do next. And instead of taking action, they do nothing. Okay. So my aim today and my philosophy when I work in my businesses is always to take action. It's always better to take action and make a mistake and learn from that mistake than to sit there, wonder, worry, and just freak out about stuff and not actually take any action. And, a week from today, a month from today, a year from today, you're in exactly the same position. So let me give you an example. I'm doing something right now. I've undertaken a program to help me learn more about e-commerce. So, I think I know a fair amount of selling art in online, selling art in the e-commerce world, but I'm doing a straight out e-commerce education program. Very, very expensive. But I can tell you I'm 2 weeks into taking action on that program, and I've certainly, I've almost recovered my fee in profit. But I've also invested in the future of my business. And I know that this money that I've invested today is going to look like a drop in the ocean in 6 months or 12 months time. We've tripled our turnover in 2 weeks, right? Our last month's turnover, we've tripled that. We've more than tripled that in the first 2 weeks. So taking action is really, really critical. And one of the key parts of this program is about mindset. And I think that with artists, it's absolutely a mindset issue. I was having a conversation just last night with an artist here in the UK who's incredibly talented, but doesn't think he can sell his work. And when he thinks he can sell his work, he wants to sell it for $100 where it should be selling it for, say, $1,000. Okay. And that is absolutely a constant theme that I have when I talk to artists, is they're underestimating the value of their work, and they're underestimating that there is a market out there for you. Every little niche, there's a market. There's no question. You've just got to find your people. Now, when it comes to taking action, making mistakes, I really believe that sometimes the best thing you can do is just make the mistakes, as long as you learn from them. Right? I don't want to see you make the same mistake every week. But if you're not sure about something, then test it. Send it to your email list, see what happens. Now, one of the things that's come to me out of this program is that, I've invested heavily in my email list. I've spent thousands of dollars, if not tens of thousands of dollars, of growing my email list. We have a really big, solid email list. It's about 16, 17,000 people. There's no point investing in that list and then not reaping the rewards from the list. So, I use MailChimp, love it or hate it. At the end of the day, it's a reasonably powerful customer relationship management program. All right. So it allows you to do segmentation. So there's a part of my email list that I'm paying for each month that have never purchased, that don't interact very often with my emails, and they're not providing me any return on investment. So from this program that I've been working in, it's all about the change of mindset. So I'm not necessarily just doing the implementation stuff, which is what they've taught me to help increase my income, but I'm looking at my email list differently. So instead of saying, okay, well, I've got these 4,000 or 5,000 people who aren't paying their way on my email list, I'm looking at it and saying, well, how do I make those people pay their way on my email list? So I want to convert as many as possible into customers. Okay. So last week I sent a series of emails. So it was 3 emails over 4 days. First one on day 1, and then a resend to unopens on day 2, and then a final reminder to everybody on day 4. Okay. That sale has netted over $10,000 in sales. I actually couldn't tell you exactly how much, but I know what I do know is yesterday alone, we did $8,500 in sales. Okay. So 1 day of sales, $8,500. And out of those sales, about 80% of that income is from new customers. So people who have never purchased before. The biggest sale was the lady, she made 2 orders. It's about $4,000. So, we've created new customers, we've increased our income, and all of that just by changing our attitude. Now, what I mean by that is I've said, okay, so I've only emailed this list, these people who aren't buying from us. I've given them a 20% discount coupon, right? Now, 20% doesn't sound like much, but it was enough for a lot to take action. The thing is, there's still a bunch that haven't taken action. So tomorrow, I start again with the people who haven't opened emails, who haven't taken action, haven't purchased anything from me, and I'm offering them a 30% off coupon. Right? I can still make money at 60% off, right? So I don't need to worry about my discount being too big. I know that I'm going to make money even if I offer 60% off, right? So tomorrow's 3-day campaign is for 30% off, but it's only to those people who've never purchased before. Okay. I'm trying to create customers, full stop. I want to bring more customers into my business. I know that I'm going to make money. So I'm targeting that audience, and I'm trying to activate them as customers. Now, the thing is, if I can activate them today at a 30% off coupon, then tomorrow or next week, next month, next year, they're more likely to come back and buy something. Once they've got something in their home, they trust us more, they see that it is beautiful, and they want more of it, then there's a more chance they're going to buy again in the future. So my focus right now is on turning those people into customers. Okay, next week, I will probably do 40% off or 35% off and try and convert those that are still not converting into customers. Okay, so, but that to me is a mindset thing. I know my pricing's right. I've taken the action to ensure that when I discount, I'm not going to lose money, right? And that's critical. Now, there was a conversation I saw in Art Storefronts in Small Wins, for those of you that are in part of that, about free shipping, right? Now, free shipping doesn't mean free shipping to the customer. It means it's not an additional cost. If you do free shipping right, free shipping is included in your cost of goods. So you add your shipping cost in, you add your cost of goods, you add your fees that you're going to pay, you add your commission to Art Storefronts if you pay one, or to anyone else if you pay one. You include all of your costs, and then you put a markup on. Okay, so let's just say I was going to sell a print for $500. The shipping is $50, right? I'm not going to sell it for $500. I'm going to sell it for at least $550 with the shipping. Ideally, actually, I probably want to sell it for $650. I like to mark up my shipping, right? I'm never going to lose money on my shipping because I mark it up. Okay. Only you know your pricing. Your customers don't know how much you're paying for anything. Remember that. So if you think something's going to cost you $150 in fees, in production, in shipping, and all of that, then you should be retailing it for $400 to $600. Okay, that's what you should be retailing it for. So then you go, okay, I'm retailing something that's costing me $150. I'm going to retail it for $600. So if you do 20% off, right? 20% of $600 is $120. You're still selling it for $480. Okay, so $480, it only costs you $150. You're still making $330. Okay, if you discount it by 40%, so you're discounting $240 off $600, you're still getting $360 in your bank account. It's costing you $150, so you're still making $210. So in fact, even if you discount it at 50% of 600, it's $300 discount, right? You're still making $150. So make sure your pricing is right before you take action on things like discounting, but test it, put it out there, right? Your goal isn't to make Facebook happy. Your goal isn't to make art storefronts happy. Your goal isn't to make anybody else happy, right? You want to bring your art into people's home. Absolutely, that's your goal. But your goal is to build a business, right? Your art is a means to helping you build a business. So you may find it difficult to sell because you don't like selling. Share stories about your art, share stories about your motivation, do all of that, do the romance. And we do a lot of romance marketing. There's no question about that. But at the end of the day, you need to sell stuff, right? So take action. Try a discount to a specific part of your audience, right? Just a specific part. You don't have to send it out to everybody. You don't have to even put it on Facebook. This sale that we just did, that we just ran, it was not a public sale. It only went to those people we emailed it to. Okay. So you can do this. You can experiment. You can try a small segment of your email list and say, hey, I want to help you out. Here's a discount, 20% off, 25% off, 30% off, 50% off, whatever, right? But you can build. So don't go start with a 50% discount, start with a 20 or 15% and then build it up. So I'm going to build this discount. I know that even if I get to 60% discount, I'm still making money. I'm not losing money, right? But if I'm creating customers, then my goal then is to then convert those customers into more sales over the future. But if they're not a customer for the first time, it's hard to get them to buy, right? So just think about that. Now, the other thing that we've done, which is something really interesting, and it's an experiment that I'm running, is I've created some products that have a discount built in. Okay, so let me explain. So I've created a collection of canvas prints that are only available in certain sizes, right? Those certain sizes are ones where I know I can A, give value to the customer, and B, make good profit on, right? And they're easy to produce. So they're all the same ratio, okay? And those sizes, my goal is to sell volumes of those, right? So I just did an order, and yesterday's sales, I think I ordered 20 odd canvases, okay? But those canvases, I know I can buy them at a really good price. I can ship them at a really good price because they're a reasonably standard size. So then I'm able to deliver the goal that I need to, which is increase my customer base and increase my sales. Now, I'm just going to pause this video for a second. Before I pause, I was talking about these new products I'm selling. What's key is we're only offering them on a small range. So it's It was originally 10 of our prints across the entire website, and there's over 100. And it's now 11, but we're offering these in specific sizes. So they're the same ratio. They're all standardized sizing, which means I had to crop a couple, which is interesting, but it works, right? But at the end of the day, what I've done is created these products which I have a very good margin on, even heavily discounted. So we retail these prices. So our smaller sizes are 16 by 12. Now, as a canvas print on our website, that normally retails for $569. We're selling them in this small collection, and this small collection is designed specifically to attract new clients, bring new people to the website, and create new buyers, okay? So the smallest size, which is 16 by 12 inches, we're now retailing at $199 only in this collection. So the rest of the entire website, it's $569 for a 16 by 12. Okay, so they're heavily discounted to start. You're saving $370. But even at that $199 price, I know that I'm making about $110, $115 per print, okay? So I can discount 20, 30, 40, even 50%, and I'm still going to make money on that $199 price. But what I've done also, and this is a really important strategy when you're selling anything online, is you have a small, medium, and a large, okay? Now, ideally, you want people buying the medium, okay? Not the small, but even at the small size, I make money. The medium size is $349, so it's $150 extra dollars. It costs me an extra $20 to produce, actually an extra $30 to produce, right? But I'm getting an extra $150 income. The large size is $599. It cost me double to produce, or it cost me double the other one, so it cost me about $200 to produce, but I'm still making $400 roughly on the production cost, okay? So they're really, really good value for the customer. They're really high return for us, even with the discount, okay? And we can produce these in volume, which is the important thing. Like I said earlier, yesterday I ordered 20 odd of them, okay, from the weekend sales. We did an $8,500 single day in sales. Now, what's really critical about this is I've been running a very small sale to a specific part of my audience for the last week. Okay, so it's actually only 4 days, right? Finished yesterday. We're offering 20% off. Here's the key to the part of our audience, right? Part of my email list that I'm paying for every month that has never purchased from us before. They've been on the list for a year. They've never spent a dollar. Okay, we targeted that audience only, and you can do that segmentation in MailChimp really easily. We're targeting those people with a 20% discount. And that ended yesterday. Here is the part where it gets interesting. Tomorrow, so today is Monday, yesterday was Sunday, tomorrow is Tuesday. Tomorrow, I'm going back to the audience. And again, I'm targeting people who've never purchased from us before, who've been on the list for more than 12 months. All right? I'm not targeting the entire audience, and I'm doing this only in MailChimp. I'm not sending it out to Facebook. I'm not putting in my general newsletter, which is still going out today. Normal newsletter went out today. Okay, but tomorrow, for that part of the email list who've never purchased before, who've been on the list for over a year, I'm offering them a 30% discount. Store what? Because I want them to buy. I don't care that they're getting a 30% discount. I know I'm still making money at a 30% discount. There's nothing in my store that I can't make money on 30% discount. Now, the week after, I'm going to go back to that audience, which each week is getting smaller because people are buying, right? We did 40, 50 orders over the last couple of days. Next week, I'm going to target that list again, the smaller list, because it gets smaller each time. When people take action, they come off the list, okay? The smaller list, I'm going to offer them 35%. The week after, I'm going to offer them 40%. Week after that, I'm going to offer them 45%, and I'll probably get to 50% eventually, right? My goal is to get them either to take action and buy something or to unsubscribe. I don't care if they unsubscribe. This is critical. It's nice having them on my email list, but I want buyers. So these people have been on my list for over a year. We've been romancing them for over a year. It's time to either get them to take action and buy or to unsubscribe. I'm cool with them unsubscribing. Am I going to make mistakes along the way? Absolutely. But am I taking action every day? Absolutely. Am I learning every day? Absolutely. We're generating new customers every day. I know exactly how many customers I'm adding to my email list every day. How many people I'm adding to my email list every day, how many customers I'm adding to my store every day, how much people are spending on average, and how much money is being spent in total. Okay. The numbers when I'm taking action are incredible, and I'm going to continue to take that action. Okay. But I focused firstly on growing my email list. Now I've romanced those people for over a year. Now it's time for me to start making some money from those people. Okay. Yes, some people are going to leave their email list. There's no question about that at all. And that's okay with me because I'm not interested in people who aren't interested in the art. I'm interested in people who are interested in the art that want to buy the art. All right. I'm trying to build a business. I'm not doing a charity. Yes, I'm offering some steep discounts. I'm still making money on those steep discounts and I'm growing my business. Okay. My goal is not a six-figure business. Last year, we did about $120,000 online. Okay. Prints, calendars, and cards. No originals. This year, the goal is 200K. We're behind the eight ball right now, but if the last 2 weeks are anything to go by, we will achieve that 200K. But my goal is not a six-figure business. My goal is not $200,000. That's this year's goal. My ultimate goal is to create a seven-figure business online, $1 million plus a year in online sales. We do that, then life is very easy. Okay. So it's not going to be easy to get there. There's no question. And it's going to take a lot of lessons. It's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take a lot of heartache in between. I'm okay with that because I know that this is the ultimate goal. When we get to seven figures, then we continue to grow. We're not going to stop at seven figures. We start to build that again. Okay. But the goal is really simple. For you, you might be trying to get to 4 figures, 5 figures, 6 figures. It doesn't matter. Take action. Don't procrastinate, because procrastination is the worst thing for your business. Okay. I don't want to say much more today. I think that this is an important lesson, and it's something that we all need to be reminded of. I need to be reminded of it sometimes myself. Okay. Take action, stop procrastinating, focus on growth. Okay. Now, for those of you who don't know so much about what we do, the business name is Lead Generation for Artists, and what we do is in the title. We help artists grow their email list. We help you bring leads into your business so that you can turn those leads into customers. Okay. So if you think you need some help with that, you'd like to focus on growing your email list, not just growing your social profiles, because social profiles are nice, but you don't own those, right? Your email list, you do. So if you'd like to talk to us about that, reply to the email that I sent you the link to this video in, or drop me a DM on Facebook or on Instagram. I'd love to chat with you. Happy to help you out. If we can help you, we will. Okay. Thank you very much for your time today. And you have a lovely evening, afternoon, morning, whichever it is for you right now. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.